Hi, here we are today, and this is Sarah Owen, and I'm going to talk to you about Encyclopedia Brittanica and how to access that and use that online. Traditionally, when you would use an encyclopedia, you'd go to the library and find the set of encyclopedias and find the article. That's no longer the case. Now Encyclopedia Brittanica is all online and very interactive. There are two ways to find it. You can either go to the articles and database page right here, and it will be about 2/3 of the way down. There's the Encyclopedia Brittanica link, or you can go directly there from the home page. And when you get here, go ahead and click over to the school or library account, and that will get you to Brittanica Academic, which is the one you want to use for academic research for students, for college, high school and college students want to use that. This is the default homepage, and much like a traditional encyclopedia, if you are looking for information, it's defaulted onto the article, and you just type in your subject that you're going to be looking for. Whoops. And when you click on that, you will get what is like an encyclopedia entry. The difference is that in Encyclopedia Brittanica Online, there are embedded videos which you can click on and watch in a little pop-up window there. There are hot links that are in blue here that will take you to different articles. That one is just the Brittanica entry for France. And as you scroll through here, there are different related information. But this will be your basic information that you would find just like you would in a traditional encyclopedia article. Probably like you would find on Wikipedia, although this is vetted and cleared before it is put on the encyclopedia, so you don't have to worry about bad information, misinformation, false information that people have put on there. At the top of each one of these articles is an ability to print it, email it, or the third one over in blue is a Citation Assistant. So you just click on that and you choose your citation style, and it's going to give you the citation right there that you can copy and paste. Now, as always, you need to double check those with what your instructor wants, what kind of style they want, and which version they want, because MLA just changed, and sometimes it takes a little bit for online sources to get all of those citations changed. You can listen to the article, you can translate it if you need it translated. There's tons of languages there if you need a translation. It also gives you a little link over here to websites that they have vetted for you, other related articles. This pulls through just the images out of this that appear in all of that. The last one over is the article history. It shows you when the last entry was made on it, and you can see the last time they updated the article was May 19th, 2017. So that kind of gives you an idea of how they've put the article together. Going back to the home page, you're going to see there's also a dictionary you can use. And then the third button over is primary resources. And what a primary resource is the actual document or item in which the information came off of. And sometimes those are very important to look at because they are the original source for the item. So if you were doing a paper on the Declaration of Independence, obviously the first thing you want to do is look at the Declaration of Independence. So we could type in here Declaration of Independence. This gives you the introduction, kind of the background. Here's the original primary source. Okay, even viewing it larger though, it's pretty darn difficult to read. Even if you keep zooming in, it's difficult to read. So when you go back, let's see here, to Declaration of Independence, and you want to look at primary sources. If you click over here on the primary sources in ebooks, you're going to get a link. And this is the Declaration of Independence, but they've typed it, they've transcribed it so that it's much easier for you to read. Much easier for you to see who signed it, how it was signed. And they have taken care of that for you. Now, of course, you can find some of these things elsewhere, but this helps make sure you're getting the correct information. And something like the Declaration of Independence isn't too hard to find, but the Dred Scott decision might be a little bit harder to find, and that might be something that you want to read in relation to it. And again, it gives you some websites and things to look at. And we'll go back to the primary page. Also, other things to look at on this page, there's a world atlas that includes maps, flags, articles, and statistics in the interactive atlas. These last two help you look at and compare countries through data. And you can look at two, gives you facts side by side with countries. So you could do, let's do Afghanistan. And go down to the United States. Okay, so then you can compare exactly side by side official names, capitals, languages spoken, official languages spoken, population, urban population, rural, size, which is the area, literacy rate, life expectancy. So it kind of gives you a side by side, and you could then switch this out and you can get a side by side comparison of those. And then here's some images of maps and flags regarding those countries, pulling back to the original article about each country. But that's a nice tool if you're looking at that, as well as the data, side-by-side data information. Also on here, there's a on this day in history sort of blurb that changes every day. You can create an account to save your content. If you're doing a big research project, that way you don't have to, print things out and keep track of everything. New and updated, those change frequently as they update information, as well as the news from the New York Times and BBC's where they highlight. Recommended primary sources, they change these, kind of rotate those out. And then contributors, scholars, experts, people that they highlight that have contributed to Encyclopedia Brittanica. So anyway, I hope this kind of gives you a rundown on what the new Encyclopedia Brittanica can offer you, because it's online. If you have any trouble getting into the encyclopedia, please contact the library, and we can either get you a Kansas State Library card, which is free to access it off campus, or if you're on campus, you shouldn't have any trouble at all getting into it. Thanks, and we'll see you later. Bye.